Now DMR and Wet Tiger, we don't know, but he's letting him know that he just destroyed him.
Trojan letting this flag get a bit too far down the map, to be honest. Could have done a lot better to stop it at ring 1.
So yeah, there's 3 dead though for VY. It looks like Uprising have held this off.
People going absolutely crazy. Really wanting Uprising to do well here.
Yeah, they are, and Trojan has picked up the side again.
Oh my god!
Beautiful headshot on Cyclops.
Come on, Trojan.
Coming back to run the objective.
Come on, show us something.
Nearly getting the score there.
Oh, nice. Can he touch it before it returns? Yes, he can.
And we'll just run this in, although 2 members are now on Uprising's flag. Cyclops doing as best he can. It's not going to be enough.
To team shoot him.
But still, Tayob there.
Good
the
flag
last
pull.
minute, pulling it out and getting it all the way over to blue.
Managing to get up to his pillar.
Cyclops waiting yet again to try and distract him.
Oh, just managing to return it.
And VYU's flag did return as well, so we are back to where we started. We have 15 seconds of regulation time left. If Uprising can't do this, they're 2-1 down.
And it looks like that's game.
That is it.
This is a really surprising result for me. I would never have thought that VYE would be 2-1 up in the series against Uprising.
Well, you know, VYE were the underdogs in this series, and they probably know that, and they know that Uprising are a good team. And because, you know, that they realise that they're beating them, they're just getting that extra motivation to keep going and finish it off. Waze there, doing the dirty for his team. They're plus 16.
Oh, wow.
He's exchanging some lobby trash talk there. You can tell he's happy. And now we're going to go on to CTF Android. Fragby there. And Wet Tiger just couldn't really keep up with VYE.
Unfortunately. 3 of Uprising's members actually couldn't keep up with them, going really massively neg. The only person not to go massively neg was Trojan, who went massively positive.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe that's an indicator of something?
It could be an indicator of 2 things.
I mean, he's obviously been dying less, so does that mean that he's been in positions where his teammates weren't, so he wasn't really helping them as much? So that's why he stayed alive so long? Or perhaps he is just a slaying beast, and you know, he's a machine.
I don't think he's been staying back by any means. We've seen it most of the time. He's been leading that charge. He's been at the front, pushing the flags, making sure that they don't get the counter caps, you know, putting like his life on the line several times, even when he's one shot, just getting in those key positions. And because of his individual skill, it's amazing. Any gap that BYU leave, he will take that gap. He will just annihilate them. And we're hoping that this Uprising do keep their heads up as we start game 4. 5 caps separate VYE from the money and the losers bracket finals.
Is this a best of 5 series?
It is indeed.
So this could be the last game.
I do not believe it's a continuation. I don't think these guys have met in the winners bracket. So there we go again. Cyclops really should have cleaned that up.
Given some extra ammunition to that dead corpse. Going to be running his flag. I think VYE are 2 down now. They're probably spawned now, so he's got to be wary of that. Are they going to be pushing into the base?
He knows his team have got the spawns on lockdown because he took that flag so comfortably up through to red high.
They have the rockets as well, so they can be confident in locking down the other team.
We see VYE controlling ring 3. Not successful this time though, as UP got several different angles on them.
It's not really good enough to have 2 guys top mid shooting at one guy, because that's 2 guys whose backs are turned to an area of the map. What you should be doing in a team is having everybody in a position where you can see everything. You know, I might not be able to see something that you see, But if you call it out to me, then my blind spots, I know where someone is, and your blind spots, I can call it out to you, so that you know where the other person is.
Seems like Uprising are doing just that. They really do seem like it's team in sync.
Yes.
Complete role reversal here at the start of this capture the flag game. 2 quick caps. No power weapons up for another minute and a bit. So all the teams just going to have to go on comms and DMRs. Trojan there doing a very good job of staying alive. He's always careful to position himself in a place where he can at least try and attempt to get away. Puts himself right back in the face of danger. Doesn't manage to kill Mercy though. Mercy kept his composure well under pressure. So there we go. Cycle of a ring 3 again does get swiftly removed by Trojan there. Knows he's safe for a bit, so he looks back on his flag.
Jetpacking up, not picking up the kill. No Firebird for you today, son. Cyclop under their base tail, taking it bottom mid into the suicide area.
Yeah, VYE. They are giving Uprising 2 things to think about a minute though, because Rockets are coming up right now in 2 seconds, but Trojan did get that flag return, and VYE are 4 dead, 3 dead now. Wootler there got easy access to Rockets, kills Tail on Yellow Pillar, and Uprising, as long as Wootler stays alive, which he does not, he dies, so it could be a difficult cap.
He shouldn't try to push this too hard. He's the last guy on his team. If there's a flank coming in from round the corner or something like that, and he tries to push it too hard, he's dead.
And Wootler has lost Rockets as well, so they need to keep an extra eye out for that.
Tail getting absolutely destroyed.
Oh,
very good nade.
Predicted Cyclops' path there perfectly.
Nice.
So Trojan again find himself wants to be the aggressor, but a low spawn from blue team will stop that. Allow him to push into red base.
Halo's so popular at this event, the crowd is going absolutely wild.
They're just cheering at the absolute sheer sublimity that VYE are running this flag with. Such prowess.
A sense of bliss and disorder, all in the same boat. Oh wow!
There we go.
What a lucky flag cap. Giving someone some pole in the face. Not very nice, I can assure you. Anyway, so Trojan being taken down, waiting to come off spawn. They're 3 down now, aren't they?
Yeah, VYE not wasting any time pulling out a second cap. And Wade's there. Nearly losing.
Oh,
unfortunately turns his back on Trojan.
And that's the second flag cap.
So what we can see at the minute is that Uprising, they are getting pushed limit here. We see quite a lot of them. They can't really get out of their base. Tail and that are taking the fight, and then there we go. As soon as one VYE moves, Cyclops straight back in there. Perhaps too aggressive, but nonetheless a distraction.
VYE are pushing in, but the thing is, they are being picked off individually, and every time someone gets picked off, that's obviously another player lost, so they can't focus more firepower on anybody on the other team. So it's a lot easier to run a flag. If someone runs a flag after you've picked off one person, it's a 3v3 in terms of firepower. If you pick off 2 people and then run it, then you still outnumber them 3-2 in terms of firepower.
Rockets dropping here.
Rocks.
Trojan did not get tailed, but his teammates did. Do not see what teammate is on their side, but he did miss several shots there on the VYE player with the rockets. Could prove crucial.
Cheeky jetpack.
Inventive use of the jetpack there by Mercy. Just making the team do a little second take before they take him down. So you see again, Uprising holding up another VYE push because they're getting too close to their opponent's flag base at the minute, and it's just not working because when they go back to run the flag, if they ever get that far, they've got no one to cover them, no one to run them back.
Three dead.
Oh, we're going to see Trojan accidentally press the guy button there.
Smashing his pad in anger.
And then comes the fourth cap, nice and easy.
What Tayob is just not really thinking about what he's doing right there. VYE seem to be a team that are driven by emotion. If they feel under pressure and they feel like the other team is doing better than them, they seem to crumble a little bit. But once they get some momentum, they can just bounce straight back.
Definitely. It comes back to the point about them being underdog. As soon as they see that they've initially perceived to be as the better team is once again becoming better, you know, it does dishearten them a little bit, and you know, sort of like puts them back. Not really puts them back in the place, but they feel like, you know, that it's going back to the old ways.
Yeah.
And you know that can really change the team. But as I said, one clutch play can just change the belief in an instant.
Yeah, definitely.
I think at the minute VY are just focusing too much on pulling flags like this. Telf's completely out of position. His team is nowhere near him to help, and Uprising have this top control.
I hear a lot of teams saying that they pull flags for distractions, so the other teammates can get shots on people as they turn around and try and focus on recovering the flag. Doesn't really work on this map. Your base is exactly what it says. It's a base. It's really heavily fortified. So if someone if someone comes into your base and picks up your flag and tries to run it, they have to like take this really like long-winded, like winding road, or they throw it out into the front where it's so open you just instantly get killed. Anywhere, any position on the map can shoot in front of the bases, pretty much. So exactly. You know, it's so open, it's so easy to die, so you really shouldn't be pulling flags for distractions on this map. You should be focusing on slaying, going together in packs, or doing whatever tactics or strats you use to, you know, outnumber your opponents. And then when they're 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, that's when you pull, that's when you take it the route you want to take it.
Exactly, and you always run the risk of when you do pull it for a distraction, your team gets the 4 of them dead and the flag's in the completely wrong place.
Yeah.
So we see, yet again, BYE getting too keen to pull this flag. Just blindly rushing for it right now. Even again here, they know that Uprising have these rockets. It seems somehow, miraculously, BYE are going to get this, but no.
No, Alex is there, flying in like a Superman.
Still there at the minute. So yeah, 3 dead for Uprising now. We're not getting that belief back. Team doesn't seem to be as actively communicating as they were earlier at the moment.
No.
Uprising as well, remaining focused. Just thinking about keeping that 1 cap lead and thinking about how they can get a 5th. They need this if they want to take it to a game 5.
Definitely. So we're going to see our Trojan lucky there. Teov got the better of him that time. And then we see the flag out again. Do you think VY are still grasping it, just hoping for a random cap like they did for the 3rd one? I think they are, but I really don't see why. I mean, as soon as we started saying that, they got Uprising 4 down and then ran another flag, which was almost perfect. They didn't manage to get it, but it was almost like it didn't really have any bad